What's going on, gang gang? Happy Friday to everybody under the sound of my voice. I'm glad you could make it. Hopefully you got your L with you, your tea, and my course that's what I'm sipping on. Some nice hot tea, okay? But yeah, whatever your daily routine is, get that going for yourself. Y'all come on in and just kick it with me real quick. I'm about to give you guys the second podcast for 2025. Told y'all I wasn't gonna let y'all down. Y'all my gang gang. Come on in. Duh. Y'all know what it is and y'all know what it ain't. So let's not play. Okay? You gotta think. Okay? Anyway. But yeah, I had to get my flow on. You guys know I'm a mama. Kind of had like a little mini curveball coming out of nowhere at me. I don't know. But, everything happens for a reason. That just gave me more time to like get my materials together. Woosah, exercise, do my yoga, do my thing, so I could be more ready and relaxed for you guys, even though I still have a little bit of that nervous energy lingering. But yeah, my babies had off yesterday, so that kind of threw me for a surprise, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all got me, y'all got my full focus, you know what I'm saying? And today's podcast is really... It really has to do everything with kind of like, okay, how can I say this without offending anyone? Because that's never my intention. But the people I'm talking about right now, they kind of give off like middle child, low key. You know, it's like people that grew up with a lack of a lot of everything, lack of love, lack of attention, lack of affection, lack of praise, lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, lack of motivation, lack of acknowledgement, lack of even existence. I'm hearing like these are the people that felt mostly forgotten, even around a crowd of people. And yes, it is possible. They grow up, and let me also say that not every middle child grows up that way. There's a lot of people that are middle child, were the middle child, are the middle child of their families, and they grew up to have a very healthy adult life. This message is not about them. This is about the percentage of middle child grown men and women that grow up and become toxic, and they turn into a karmic because they never healed or took time to like acknowledge their faults and their ways so that they can reconstruct their habits, even their habitat, even their partners in crime, friends, family, whoever are the influencers of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't want to. These are the people that don't want to disattach, don't want to kind of like grow up, right? They grow up and they become like labeled as abusers, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, jokers, scam artists, okay? The list goes on, and yes, I am looking down a little bit at my notes. It's all good to have notes, baby. That's how you don't forget. Okay, I got a lot going on in my world. Don't worry about how I do what I do. Just take it in like soup, baby. Anyway, so yeah, like these are the type of people. They're like unoriginal, very simple, very basic, and the only reason they're this way is because, like I said, of that lack. When you have a lot of potential going on within you, and if you're around people that have never gotten to a certain extent with their own lives, it's like angry crabs. No offense, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the kind of people that will love you, really, really love you, but despise you so bad. And they will never tell you to your face. No, that'd be too obvious. They want to stick around just in case something happened, but at the same time, they want to be the weight to hold you down. They don't want, it's like they want you to have your life, but they don't want you to have full advantage of your life, of your destiny, of your fortune, you know, your future. Okay, like these people, they want you to have like a 2% chance. And then even with that 2%, I'm hearing these are the type of people that don't play fair. Like, they'll do things to sabotage you so that you wound up with like a 2% chance of making it out alive of whatever drama and obstacles and challenges that they put around you through the help of other people because of their affiliations, their connections, and their reputation. They use that to their advantage to create that 2% opportunity for people like you and me. And then they sit back like, let's see if she'll make it out of this. Let's see if he'll make it out of that. Wow, they portray the, oh, I love you, baby, what you need? I would never hurt you, my baby. You know you're my baby since little yay, since you was yay high. Like, but yeah, these people are the same type of people that they just spit out so much venom. If you don't spit out venom, then what are you doing with your life? These are the these are those type of people. Excuse me guys for a second. Yeah, like, these are those type of people. They spit out the venom, and the venom comes in the form of hatred, animosity, judgment, high standards, overly opinionated for no reason, and then they try to force their opinions. So these are the type of people that, let's say, they believe in wearing red on Wednesdays. Because that's what they believe, you have to do what they say. You have to wear red on Wednesdays, or you're going to be fucking punished for not believing in the fact that it's a thing and this is what you ought to be doing. How dare you wear green or blue or turquoise or yellow? Like, what the fuck? How dare you? Now, I know that it may not be sounding right what I'm saying, but those of you that have really gone through this type of energy that I'm talking about, you will know that this is actually a thing. But people are really this treacherous. They'll create toxic environments for you when you escape. If you escape, they get angry because you are no longer within their grasp or their control. And these are people that are emotionally sick. These people have an emotional disease. What do I call it? Hold on. Yeah, the never had itis. I had to look down at my notes, guys. Okay, yeah. These are the people with the never had itis. Okay? It's given middle child Down syndrome, or low key, and the never had itis. And they don't want the cure for this type of disease. So they set booby traps and they slander and they use their mouth to constantly keep your name in a vicious cycle of endless gossip. This is how they thrive low key, because they only want you to have that 2% chance. And even with that 2% chance, as you're trying to gather that 2% chance and use it to your advantage, they're sticking their leg out, to trip you. Or they're calling up this person, that person. Yeah, make sure they're blocked off at the end of the road. Make sure they have a flat tire. Make it look like this. Make it look like that. hook them up with this person. Oh, they like love, or they like friendship, or they like laughter, they like positivity. Use those type of people that they are attracted to, or that they attract, and tell vicious lies about you, that person, to them, so that they can work with us and help bring this person down. Like, I know it sounds insane, but this is literally what people do with the never had itis. That's given middle child syndrome. Like, these are people that lack and are very, very basic. And then how do they do what they do? First of all, they wake up the savage. Once they reach that point where they are possessed with such animosity and hatred, they unlock the savage mode. And that's when they start doing things that's like, you would never thought that they would be capable of doing something like that. Like, they really just got done beating the poor in your face. But then they go home and they're unlocking people's bank accounts online and creating bank accounts in foreign countries under your name, under, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people probably use fake aliases, and because they are scam artists, like I said, and jokers. And what do? Their favorite tools? Love bombing. Like I said, these are the people that act like they love you. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it ain't really your friends that really come off like this. I mean, yes, your friends be the main people too, but I'm talking about family, y'all. You got family that really be the main love bombers. And they never liked you since day one. They had it planned out what they were going to do to you once you reached a certain age, before you even got to know their name good. They hated you since the day you stepped in their path. And they hid it with fake love. Not even fake love. I was called the Grinch growing up as a child by my so-called siblings. Like, I was always treated a certain way. That's why I'm the way I am today. And you probably can relate. You probably felt like the it child, or just that middle child. Like I said though, I feel like I even have the middle child syndrome a little bit because of how I grew up. But it didn't make me grow up with all this hatred because of what I lacked. It made me have an enormous amount of ambition, drive, focus. So this same syndrome that a lot of people allow to create a monster within them can be the same thing that could create that beast, that warrior, that survivor within you. Are you going to be the beast, or are you going to be a warrior? If you are a middle child, low-key. I'm talking to somebody on this podcast. To the karmics that want to do what they do, rob, kill, cheat, and destroy. This how you want to move? You sure? Because all that animosity, you could flip that shit and be a millionaire tomorrow. Let go of the hate. It's okay. So what if people dissed you growing up or didn't give you enough love and hugs and kisses? Give yourself hugs and kisses. You are enough. You can do whatever you want to do with your life. You ain't got to walk around being hateful. You ain't got to walk around being jealous. You ain't got to walk around being spiteful. You ain't got to walk around being envious. You ain't got to do it like that. You can still get to the top without stepping on anybody's necks. And you can go real far too. Believe you me, I'm trying to tell you, but going down this route, it's going to give you nothing but negativity, a black cloud over your head, and a whole lot of karma. And you're going to come off to people like, oh, this person is doing this to me, this person is doing that to me, but deep down, you know why you have the world's worst luck. You know why your sister and your daughter and your mom is constantly having bad luck. You know why you're constantly being denied for this loan or for this grant or that promotion or whatever the case may be. You know why. And as obvious as it is, it's like the elephant in the room that you can't stand. You walk around like you don't want everybody to see your secret, but your secret is already telling on you. Because no matter how much you lie to cover up your tracks, throw rocks, hide your hands, your life is a reflection of who you are. So this is for all my middle child men and women. You could be toxic. That's your right. Everybody have free will. Or you could take a different approach and allow this adversity to motivate you, elevate you, strengthen you, push you, change you, even numb you a little bit. You feel me? That's my message right there. Like, for my middle child, men and women that had the never had itis, it's time to boss up. All this talking about people and, you know what I'm saying? And then, excuse me. Also, I also want to address before I close out. Do not allow yourself to be a victim of sex, even if it is by your own free will. If you engage with someone with the never had itis or a middle child syndrome and you allow this person to be intimate with you, you have nobody to blame but yourself when you start to take on their black cloud energy. Your life will change just because you had intimacy with that person. And if it's not through intimacy, it's you allowing this person in your inner space, in your inner circle. You're giving this person too much time to get too close to you, to learn too much about you to use against you. That just needs to be addressed as well, because these love bombers are the type of people that will come in and tell you everything you want to hear, make it sound super good. They're like telemarketers, they're like car salesmen, they're like mechanics, they're like lawyers. That's what love bombers are. But it comes in the term of love. They can talk their ass off. They have the gift of gab. They can talk their ass off, make anything look good. And they will put you on a, oh my gosh, I just love you type of high. That's what they do. And they do it through sex or social engagement or black magic, period. So wake up so you don't be the trap, because you really were sent to be the bait to trap these mother effers. Okay? And that's what happens when you boss up and you allow yourself to elevate, and you allow yourself to hold yourself accountable for the things you used to do, and realize that you're not about to do that shit no more. You're moving on to bigger and better, no matter how hard it is to get to that point, no matter what it takes. Your dignity, your self-respect is worth more than anything that you never had. It's going to gain you everything that you could ever want. All you got to do is trust and believe in yourself long enough to know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and that anything worth having is worth fighting for. These vouchers, these karmics, they're going to be there. They're going to do their job to test the waters and pull you down, because these are people that have decided, I don't want to be a warrior. I want to stay a karmic. So you either going to be on the left side of the middle child syndrome, or you're going to be on the right. Warrior or karmic? Excuse me, karmic or warrior? Pick your choice. And I'm closing out. I love you guys. Thank you, gang, for dropping in with me. Peace and light, Ashe. And catch me on the next reading. It will be posted soon. I love y'all, and happy Friday. Bye.